Welcome back to the Best of Barrett channel. We're playing D&D The Knot today. I'm excited. Before we start, I would like to go over all of the things that we will be eating throughout this session. Eden, go first.
I have 2 double cheeseburgers right now.
2 double cheeseburgers. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Cullen, what about you?
I got me some spicy sweet chili Doritos.
Hell yeah. Matthew?
I got something, but it's nachos.
Oh, shoot. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
And I'm eating some Cheez-It mix stuff. We're gonna start this session off the morning after. Now, before we start the morning after, I just wanted to ask: is there anything you guys wanted to do during the long rest? Did you want to Is there anything you'd like to do publicly that you would like to tell us about? You know, obviously you've got some downtime for that long rest, but you all are also pretty tired as well.
I don't. No, I don't think I am. No, I don't think I got anything.
Y'all just sort of went straight to bed.
I think I lied awake for a while. I think Jill would have lied awake for a while, contemplating the fact that there is an actual demigod 1 floor below her.
Right.
She is seething with rage.
Well, clearly, yes.
So.
All right. Cullen's powered down. Jill's asleep on the carpet next to the fireplace that is unlit. Baron is sleeping in his bed. And there was no alarm clock sent. Everybody was pretty tired. You kept waking up Baron throughout the night. You guys have not had sleep since who knows how long. It has been... This is technically day 2. Or in all honesty, the first day was getting blown up, right?
It typically starts that way.
Right. Getting blown up at like 11 p.m. That was the first day. The rest of this has been day 2, but you wake up at day 2 around 9 or no, you went to sleep around 4 a.m. So you guys have been tired. I'm gonna say you're waking up around 1 p.m. Does that sound alright to you guys?
That's chill.
Yeah?
Understandable.
It's gonna be more of like a brunch session then. Unless, what's 11 minus 4?
I say understandable. Have a nice day.
7.
11 minus 4 is 7.
You get 7 hours of sleep if you want to wake up at 11.
Nah.
Why don't we just go for...
Just go for the full long rest. 8 hours, so 12.
8 hours, 12? That sounds good. You all, so, noon hits. There's a nice, bright shine of light coming through the window that I added in there.
Great.
Thank you.
Do that more.
I have been actually trying to do that more. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Do I just need to refresh? I don't see it. Hold on.
Yeah, you just got to refresh. If you've had it open since last session, you just have to refresh.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't want to let me refresh. Oh, here we go. There we go.
All right. Cullen is powered down. Jill is asleep, but the light hits her eyes perfectly. As she winces open, and her ears spring up. And at the same time, Baron is fumbling his way out of bed. And once they come downstairs, I will include you in this as well, Arlo. Baron gets up, he says, well, good morning. Or afternoon, I don't really know what time it is.
1 second, I'm chilling.
Not
As
yet, bro.
Baron says that, I begin to word to life the one Stormit gears from powering off start to whir back to life, and I stand back up. Well, how did I sleep? Did I just slump over?
You were just slumped over in the corner there, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I stand up.
I imagine that's most comfortable for you.
Yeah. And I look down at my wrist as if there were a watch, and I'm like, it is. I have no clue what time it is. I just see people do this every now and again. But maybe I can try to whip something up for breakfast. Take a shot at this whole cooking thing.
So do you say that you want to make breakfast?
Yeah, I want to attempt to make breakfast.
Well, let's see what we can find. All right. Typically,
Sounds
I have somebody come by and drop off food because I don't really exit my store. But
Exit.
he that's canon too. He goes.
What is he, fucking Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
No, it's SpongeBob.
All right.
That was fucking horrible. Anyways.
You gonna say anything, Jill?
No, I think she's just gonna stay laying on the ground until they go down. She'll look up and say, "You two go down. I'll catch up later."
All right.
Who's up?
I'll let you know when breakfast is ready. All right.
You do that. You do that.
And I'll walk by and I'll say, "Who's up? And why won't you catch them like now? Like what?"
Just go make breakfast, Yanny.
Okay.
So, as
And I clank down the stairs.
you guys are walking
You
down the
clank down.
stairs, you already smell something hot, something good. Well, at least Baron does. When he opens the door to the bedroom, something hits your nostrils, Jill. And I'm sorry about this, Cullen.
Man,
I'm sorry.
don't tell me it's Gorm, bro.
It's fucking Gorm. Gorm's cooking up a storm, isn't he? He fucking is.
God damn it.
You're walking downstairs with
Hello,
Baron.
Joey.
Joey, I'm recording. You have to be quiet. Baron is walking downstairs with Yanny there, and he makes his way through the arch. She's Gorm sitting at what would be typically Baron's throne, his chair behind the desk there. And he says, "What is that delicious smell?" Couldn't sleep. I got hungry. I grabbed a few things from the tavern over there. Took some of their chairs as well. He's gonna say, "Well, all right. You're looking like a nice guest over here." And he goes, "Ugh." He does a little grumble. "Where's the rabbit?" She's still upstairs." He's gonna walk past and check out the selection here.
Why would he look at his own selection?
What?
Why would he look at his own selection? Oh, it's food. Never mind. I'm stupid. Jesus Christ. Anyways, move on. Carry on. I'm stupid.
Arlo's still sound asleep in the bathroom there. Yanny, are you going to interact in any way with Gorm?
Yeah, so as I clank down the stairs, I just kind of look at him, and I'm like, I was supposed to try to do that today, but you got any tips? You don't know me, but I'm trying to cook. We'll learn how to, anyways.
Tips? I just took from the tavern.
Oh, so they cooked it,
Yeah.
and you just brought it over here? Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
I was very hungry. I may have started without you. And
That's
he
okay.
he nods towards the pile of empty plates that you can see over there, right over here.
Mhm.
There's like 10 plates already eaten.
Yeah.
Not at all because he like starved in the iron flask, just because he hasn't eaten anything, and being able to now, he was very excited. So dude is like pretty
Yeah.
full now.
Mhm.
Again, he didn't eat because he had to. He ate because he wanted to.
Mhm.
But so he is like slumped in this chair right now.
You made quite a dent. Look, look at all those over there.
Are you clinking on past him?
Sure. I'll just plank
The
and kind of like I'll just be like inspecting the food, like not even like eating it. I'm just looking at it, like
um
what is this? Like,
your footsteps wake up Arlo. Um so Arlo, as Yanny walks by, you hear pa-chung, pa-chung, pa-chung. And because of the lack of sunlight, this is your one sign that it might be time for you to wake up. What you gonna do?
I probably part of me thinks that I might have been lying awake for a little while, just looking at the inky black darkness, or the mostly inky black darkness as the light started seeping in under the door.
Yeah.
And I think hearing that, it'd probably be time to stand up, pull myself out of the out of the
Bedroll.
bedroll. Thank you. Roll
You're
it
welcome.
back up and like kind of clean up a little bit. Wash the face and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Um,
And I think I'll just and what?
go no, go ahead.
Uh, and I think I'll just poke my head out the bathroom door.
Okay.
Slowly.
You see Baron standing over the table here, just sort of inspecting, looking at all the bread, the mugs full of milk, um, and sort of just inspecting, same as Cullen is doing, seemingly giddy and trying to find the perfect spot for him to sit.
So I'll go out of the door a little more slowly and approach as if announcing my presence, say, bathroom's open.
Just imagine
With
Yanny
it.
going, "Oh, oh,
And
thank God! I've been needing to use it."
Needing to use the bathroom.
like, oh, finally my turn. Then I'd stop midway. I'm like, wait a second, none. I don't need it.
Wait, hold on.
All right. Are you going to find a spot there? Or actually, no. You step out of the bathroom, and Gorm gets up from his seat and he says, "Got you some waffles, your favorite."
Not helping
he
with the
kind of. Okay, I just want to point out this is adorable.
God.
But
I wanted to say before this, I wanted to say, oh, they're for him? I wanted those.
I was eating, you ass.
Nothing of what these characters do to each other helps their case in my eyes. For what they are to each other.
What, between Jill and Gorm? Or
No, between Gorm
Gorm and
and
Arlo?
Arlo.
So when Yanny's like, "Oh, I wanted some waffles," I kind of want to be like, "It's okay. You can have some too. I'm not too hungry." You did this, Storm?
Couldn't sleep last night. I've had plenty of time in the flask. This is the first time anything's felt real in a while, and I just wanted to apologize for seeming way too on edge last night.
That's when I'm gonna reach forward and give his shoulder a little squeeze with that kind of the same sort of look that I gave Barrett earlier. Just like, I get it,
Yeah.
buddy, I understand.
Yeah. All right.
As he's doing that, I come down the stairs. Each time I hit a stair, it's like a wooden thud. It's just surprisingly loud for how
You're just like being
small the
heavy-footed.
floor is. I'm extremely heavy-footed in the morning.
Yeah, you're hitting it like heel first if you've ever
Yeah.
done
Like,
that downstairs.
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
I come down, I round the corner, rubbing my eyes, go, someone made dinner. I mean, breakfast. Not dinner. What am I talking about? It's not that bad.
It's only
not that late.
10:23 p.m. in real time.
It's only, yeah. Someone made breakfast. Nice. I pretty much shove past Gorm and Arlo and sit down to start eating.
Gorm gives a little grunt. You may not want to sit there, Aiden. As you see that plate and the teacup, it's filled with oil.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh!
Go over to... Also, Barrett, that is a gravy boat, not a teacup.
Yeah,
Gravy boat, whatever. It doesn't
attention
matter.
to what was
It's
inside.
Yeah, it's filled with
I
oil.
thought it was like syrup or something.
Yeah, it's filled with oil.
That is a gravy boat of oil you have over there.
See, at least he thought of me. Look at
At
that.
least he thought.
Yeah, I think I grab just a quarter of the waffle. And then I take a piece of bread and I look at the oil. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I sit down at the plate with the oil.
Gorm, after receiving the little shoulder squeeze, he walks over and assumes his seat where he's been eating for the past couple of hours, honestly.
Yeah, on his 11th plate of food right there.
Right, yeah. And Arlo, I'm assuming you're going to take the seat at the waffle?
Waffle seat.
Yeah.
Great.
This is bothering me. Can you put Baron at the one without the... You moved him. He's like above.
Oops.
He's above the seat.
Yeah,
so it looks like he...
So I know the problem is that it looks good on my screen, and it's for the recording.
Fair enough.
Sorry. I would for you. I actually have the thing pulled up on Google on like Google Chrome on a different screen, so I can see like what it looks like, and I know what you guys are seeing, and it's very unfortunate, and I'm sorry. But it does look normal on my end, so you might just have to deal with it.
Damn.
Just
Immersion
imagine, just
broken.
imagine he's face. I know. Just imagine he's facing you guys, and sitting in the actual seat. Or maybe I can salvage this. No, that doesn't work at all. Wait. Nope. Hang on.
It's not letting you move him?
God damn it. He's still above, isn't he?
Yep.
I don't like how it doesn't look right, but whatever. So Arlo assumes his seat as the final member at the table. Gorm gets in on his food. I'm assuming Jill said it's grub time. I'm assuming Jill is also going to start feeding as well.
Yeah.
Every plate has a mug of milk. Everybody has a fork and a knife. There's slices of bread, entire like loaves of bread. There's a big jug of water in the center there. You can see over near Gorm, there's a bottle of whiskey, and then there's a mysterious bottle next to Arlo there. And if none of you guys
Liquid
would like to...
Twilight.
What?
It's liquid Twilight. Drink up.
If none of you guys would like to start speaking, then I can have it so that Gorm starts off.
I do want to ask
No.
Jill, pointing to her plate, you eat meat, Jill?
Arlo, I can see how that. I would, if you asked that question at all before now, I would probably throw my plate at you. But and now I understand how that's a valid question. Was what I'm getting at. Yes, I eat meat. I don't know if I'm the. It's like yeah, it's like vegetarianism or veganism with non
Wait, hang on.
herbivores.
Before you say that,
Or-
Arlo's going to say, wait, Jill, you eat meat? Gorm's going to butt in and say extremely regretfully and sincerely, like you can tell he's making an effort here. He says, sorry, I there was no place open that early that was selling carrots.
Oh no.
Extremely sincerely. Like you can tell he's sorry.
Both as during the questioning and the response from Gorm, or Gorg. Is it Gorm or Gorg? I forgot.
Gorm.
Gorm. That's what
It's
I
like worm, but with a G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From both the question and response from Arlo and Gorm, she's taking a drink from the mug of milk, and as she goes to answer Arlo's question and then gets cut off by Gorm, she just lets out the heaviest sigh you could ever imagine. Just one that's pent up, one that was held in for so long.
Baron's like twiddling his fingers, by the way, like, oh, yikes.
Lauren, for the sake of keeping peace, I'm going to ignore you for as long as I can.
Just straight up
Anyway.
ignoring him. Okay.
Anyway, Ono. Yes, I eat meat. It's like reverse veganism for pure herbivores. It doesn't cause us any harm. It's just like I like the way meat tastes. It's you kind of adapt after a while.
Gorm's going to chime in and say, well, I hope you won't ignore this. I believe I owe an explanation to all of you. And Arlo owes an explanation to all of you. You see, there's this elf. I've been battling with her for a while. She came to steal my thing. The thing. Cullen, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm tweaking out. Okay, it's fine.
I've fought her for many years, but in my old age, I knew that I couldn't fight her for much longer, so I entrusted the thing to Arlo. Right after she ambushed me. And while I was getting attacked, I told Arlo to run. The mountain peaks and the lanes in Mount Celestia lined up perfectly, and a portal opened above our heads and sucked us in. We fell through the sky as as I saw something on her waist glow. The iron flask. She grabbed it from her belt, but it slipped from her fingers, and we fought for meters upon meters of through the sky, trying to be the first to catch the iron flask, because I knew that if I was to be beat, that would be the simplest, easiest way to do it. She ended up getting there first, and I couldn't do anything about it. I do not know where she placed me, but somehow I have ended up here. I can't imagine that she would put me anywhere other than the most hidden place she could find, but somehow I ended up here. I do not know why, but I'm glad that I have been brought back to you, Arlo, so we can continue our mission. Maybe try to bring back what we had. Bring back the thing.
What are you? What are you two? Are you two dating? What is going on here?
No!
The tension I'm
Ew!
feeling.
Yeah,
What the
that
fuck?
sounds like
Arlo just-
Like I don't. Jill
like-
looks over at Yanny and goes, I don't know if it was just me, Yanny, but that little hug shoulder touch thing, him
Yeah,
saying
like-
No!
try to repair
No!
what we
It
had.
sounds-
I wanna-
It's-
No,
It's
I
not
hardly
like
like
each
this
other's
guy.
stories.
I
As-
hardly like this guy.
as-
He's
as
just a
Jill
fellow
asks that
person.
question,
Gorm, it is totally fine if you two are gay.
No, there's
I'm
there's
gay
nothing
myself,
there.
actually.
There's absolutely nothing there.
As Jill asks that question, like a held breath being let out, Arlo just starts laughing.
Is it something about the way that I talk? I don't understand.
Partially it
funny.
is because one, you said like you're happy to be with him again. You want to repair
Yes,
what you
so we can
had.
repair.
That is objectively how two lovers talk. That's how I talk to the. That's how I was talking to one of my girlfriends like 3 years ago.
I have no clue what you're talking
it sounds
about.
like you want each other's things. Like, come on, guys.
It's like, and you said to him, here are waffles. I know they're your favorite.
Yeah, they're his favorite. We've
usually,
traveled a couple of times, and every time we get breakfast, he gets waffles.
Okay, how many times have you traveled together?
Like 3 times.
You don't memorize someone's favorite breakfast item in 3 travels.
I don't have many friends. I don't know what to tell you.
Can I put my hand over Jill's hand if it's on the table?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
I kind of like wipe a tear from my eye. And I'm like, Jill, I was this was a long time ago. I was kind of a pain to deal with.
I took
You're a
him
pain to deal with
in
now.
as my apprentice. I'm sorry that I may talk a way that is foreign to you, but this is how
You talk weird.
I have known to talk. This is how I have known to communicate. I don't have a lot of friends.
Clearly.
There aren't a whole lot of us out there, so generally better for us to try to stick together.
Yeah,
That brings me to my
that's why I
second
said
question.
prepare what we had. All right, it's not like I
helping
prefer this guy over anybody else.
Not helping your case there. Anyway,
Hang on. Hang on? Pause. My cat is ripping apart my door right now. I need to let her in.
Just Gorm, excuse me, I have a cat.
Excuse me, my cat is tearing my door up.
Celestia, the door is open. The cat wants in.
And now roll for initiative for the latest dungeon boss.
Sorry about that. Continue.
It's not okay.
Continue.
That brings me to my second question. What are you? Like, you say there's not a lot of us around,
Well,
and you Arlo didn't really explain when we shared our history that one night together. What even are you?
Gorm just looks over to Arlo.
And I'm gonna glance at Gorm. Was a planeswalker.
Was. You can't
Yeah,
do that anymore?
it's not the only thing I lost.
Okay, now what does that mean? Is it just
Do you
does
just
it
like
just
walk
mean
around in fields? Is that what you
That-
do?
No, if you think of this land, this whole planet, Slywater, where we came from, where you and Yanny came from, all of this as a page in a book, there are more pages in the book. And Gorm and I, and there are others, can go between the pages.
Baron
isn't there blank
Baron
space
chimes
between the
in.
pages?
Baron chimes in. He goes, Jill, you have obviously some familiarity with this, being from the Feywild.
You're from the Feywild?
Well, look at
I
her.
am
She's a
from-
rabbit.
I'm not a rabbit. What did you think I came from?
Well, I mean, and sometimes find a little bit of everything everywhere.
Yeah, because like you can the connections between the material plane and the Feywild really aren't all that weak or strong or however you want to say it. There's kind of, if you know where to look, you can kind of just go between the two. It's really not all that hard. You just have to know where to go.
Very situational, might I add. The only reason anybody has ever been able to get back to Mount Celestia on their own technical will was because of the mountains lining up together. It is very hard to get to the outer planes of your own volition.
It typically is. You're kind of jumping from like a mini universe to a mini universe.
And I chime in, I'm like, how can mountains move? What do you mean if they align or not?
It's not the mountains that move. It's the plains.
Not Excuse me. Not every plane plays by the same rules.
Canon Arlo moment, by the way.
Canon Arlo moment.
Yeah, the excuse me.
I'm gonna look to Yanny and I'm gonna be like, you know how different countries can have different laws?
I say, yeah.
Not every plane plays by the same rules.
Especially not the outer planes. The outer planes I still don't know very well. But being born from one, I can tell you that they are unpredictable. That they move and rotate. Hi, cat. Get. Now, the material plane and its echoes, they typically stay in one place, the center of the cosmic wheel. But the outer planes and the elemental planes can move freely. It's not something I would expect anybody here to understand.
You have to see it to believe it.
It wouldn't be the craziest thing I've seen.
You've seen crazier?
I feel like I've seen crazier. Again, I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't really know where to put it. So, but
Well, tell me, Arlo, how have you gotten here? Why are you here? What is stopping you from being able to planeswalk like you once were?
Oh boy. I guess we do have to get to that, don't we? Okay. After I left you, probably at least a few years, running away from that pointy-eared little pain in my butt. Uh, she caught me. Oh, what's the name of the?
The name of the what?
Where the thing happened with the reservoir.
Oh, you're looking for the name of it?
Is that one of the ones you listed?
Probably. Hang on. Give me a minute.
Oh, I see now.
It'd probably be the last one that I sent you.
The Fearborn?
Yeah, Fearborn.
Okay. Yeah. So, Fearborn. Okay, back into character now. She caught me, and well, we fought for a while, and there was this dam, real old, rickety thing. Yeah, I mean, you can actually just blow the thing over. But our attacks, they hit the thing, and we were able to get away from it collapsing. But well, it kind of like blinking hard, kind of trying to get through it, you know. And he's like, there was a little town in the valley there, and the water kind of just. I make a gesture with my hands and a sound.
It kind of what?
Visualizing a dam breaking loose.
Yeah, no, but that was in character. Like
Oh, okay.
I want to like in person just not understand it. And
Got
I'm
it.
like, what are you doing with your arms?
When the dam collapsed, the water surged through the valley and it
Oh,
washed away a whole town.
oh. At least they're clean now, right?
Not that kind of washing away, Yanny.
Yeah, very,
Oh,
very, very clean.
very. See, gotta see like the gold lining and things, right?
Cold lining.
Well,
Yes, Yanny. Yes, exactly.
there was someone in that village who got away from the deluge. An impossible situation. Uh, that kid's spark ignited in that moment.
You found another?
Mm-hmm. We both went searching for him because, well, like I said, we got to stick together. And I happened to find him first on right around Mount Celestia. Actually, kind of ironic how that works.
You what?
And
You said you what?
right, that was where he went.
No.
No, oh, where was that?
No.
Don't even know your own character's lore.
No.
It's still a work in progress.
Yeah, there's a lot of names that we have to come up with for this stuff. Like I said, there's gonna be more planes than just like the Shadowfell and the Feywild. We're currently
duh.
coming up with them right now.
Insert plane name here.
You can say that you found him in Cloatin Noir.
Oh, okay.
It's Cloatin Noir.
Cloatin?
Yeah,
Cloatin.
Cloatin.
Dude, it sounds like a wombo, bro.
I don't know what that is.
Never mind. It's like Loker Genuinely. Like stuff in that vein. That's a wombo.
Yeah.
So anyway, with those details properly filled in, because Arlo is much more eloquent than I am,
Yes.
luckily or unluckily, I got to him first, and good kid, real scared, didn't know what was happening, and I took him in, like you did with me. And years we spent just doing the planeswalker thing and trying to stay out of the elf's line of fire. Sometimes it didn't work out too well, but oh gosh, what was I going to say? Thought for a long time that maybe if I could just do right by Phil, then well, maybe it wouldn't, maybe kind of even the scales a little bit. but that's not quite how it worked out. I realized too late that I had to tell him the truth about what happened to his hometown. So I took him back to. Pardon me while I look at my phone. It was to Firstborn
Fearborn.
and Fearborn. Thank you. We set up camp and I sat him down and I started telling the story like I'm doing now, but perfect storm. The elf came along and she found us, and she.
I don't mean to interrupt, but what is like I may have missed it, but what is the elf's name?
It's some long-winded elven thing.
We don't exactly know.
Best guess. I just want to. I'd rather have a name for the elf other than just the elf. Personally,
No, but
I would
there's
like to
a
have
lot
a
of things with these
name.
two
I would like to have a
that
name
are
for
just
the thing, but that's all I could come up with.
that's pretty shitty. You should do better than that. Anyway, I'll continue.
Don't test me, Rabbit. I swear.
you can just call it what it does.
It's
That's
okay. It's
lame.
the
thing isn't any lamer. Okay, I get it.
I'd rather be
we haven't
ambiguous.
exactly had time to get together and come up with a name for the thing.
Yeah, it hasn't been our priority. Our priority has been protecting it from the hands of evil.
Well, I had the idea to name it Charles, but I mean,
See, that's a way better name than the thing.
God, Arlo, this is why I
Yeah,
hesitated
Charles
to
is a
bring
good
you in.
name.
This is why you two broke up.
Dude, I love
why
Jill
this-
just being an instigator.
Is that what happened, Gorm? Is that why you two broke up?
He's gonna fling a sausage at your face.
Dodge the sausage.
You dodge the sausage, and an egg flies straight into your face.
I want to eat the egg off my face.
Are you gonna lick your lips? Like comically large
like
lips?
like that one Battle Beast scene.
Yeah. Continue,
I
Arlo.
like eggs.
So she got to tell him part of the truth before I could, and he's with her now.
This is
No,
why I
I
don't.
mean,
This is
what was the boy's name?
This is why I don't have friends.
Well, if you had friends, maybe you wouldn't have gotten stuck in that fucking flask.
I don't even know. You're just rage baiting me too hard, Eden. Like you're not even rage baiting him. He would be like, I'm just pissed right now.
You're playing as Gorm currently. You're role playing as Gorm. So whatever rage bait I do to Gorm is getting transferred to you.
Gorm,
I think he throws like a utensil this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Gorm slams his knife into the cloth, and it goes into the stone. And he says, "Why you now? All right, Jill.
Man, why you do that to his tail?
Jill, can we?
Why you oughta?
Jill, can we be kind to the nice demigod man? He's just trying. He's obviously going through some stuff. All right. I don't think there's any reason.
Egg at me. I don't.
Well, you are offending him.
Maybe he should. They're just words, are they not?
And you also, by the way, you never apologized. There was no apology. There was no talk between you two after you gave Baron the 1-2 combo of words about how his morals align. So So it's like a trifecta of tense.
It's a trifecta of me rage baiting the fuck out of Gorm, and Baron still being sore at me.
Yeah. He says, I get you like to be a little aggressive sometimes, but this is not the man to do it with. All right, we're all on the same team.
Baron, again.
Wait, if
you
we're on a
don't know
team,
me.
we should have like a color and a like name, like team colors, a name.
Oh, that would be
And
amazing, Yanny.
And this, Barrett, is one of the things that is the sort of thing that might surprise Gorm. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna put my hands on the table with that kind of spider way, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, look,
Like
like it or
objection!
not, we're stuck with each other. One way or another, we're gonna have to find a way to get along. You can talk about your issues with each other later, but we have other things to focus on right now. Can we stay on task?
Gorm, being slouched in his chair with his arms crossed,
The big
raises it up a little bit, and he says, "You know, he's right. Actually, for once, we've got bigger things to worry about."
Yeah, like who's touching our thing?
Yeah, he was touching
Right
the
now,
thing,
the
man.
elf and
Cullen,
are-
He's touching all over the
are disassembled in like half a second. There is no part of you that is sentient anymore. You are just parts.
no
No,
reset,
Yanny.
no reset.
No, Yanny.
I thought it was funny, okay?
That was hilarious.
Well, if he did say that, I was gonna be like, I'm just gonna play along.
Yeah,
Right now,
I
let
did
him
want to
off, you
say
know?
that, like in character. Like just like, oh yeah, who's touching our thing?
No. Anyways,
No? Okay.
No.
so
Are
he's
you
gonna
sure you want to do that?
he's gonna ask, now what, Arlo, is stopping you from planeswalking?
Well, Phil turned on me, and Elf is already doing her thing, and
Are you
I
telling
I
me
lost.
that this is a goddamn mental block? He stands up from his seat as you are already standing. He stands up to meet your eyes, being like a foot and a half taller than you. Are you really telling me that that you can't planeswalk because of a goddamn mental block?
I'm gonna close my eyes. Like it's not often that you see Arlo annoyed. I don't have it worked out exactly, but he starts doing the planeswalker thing, like
The planeswalker thing.
the whole thing. Now it depends on how you're flavoring this, whether it's in like an incantation or just some somnatic thing. But he starts doing it exactly the same way that Gorm remembers him always doing it, but nothing happens.
So how your spark works? Your spark is what allows you to open up the portal to another plane, right?
Yeah.
And so either it was going to be the portal opens from the spark, time and space bend in on itself, while the spark expands to a golden border that you can walk through. Either that, or you hold the spark in your hand and almost become translucent or detached from the world you are currently in. And as you take a step forward, you fully immerse yourself in the world that you wish to be. Do you get what I mean? So whichever way you want to do that, now you know from past experience that Gorm's ability to planeswalk is purely innate. He doesn't have the spark. He's not a sorcerer. He's a paladin. but as a demigod, he can just planeswalk willingly. Doesn't mean it doesn't take any sort of energy from him.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. But typically when he planeswalks, he would just either go through your portal or just take a step and he'd be gone.
So as I think the way, at least I imagined it, is your planeswalking spark, when it ignites, is something that's inside of you.
Okay.
You can, I think probably he can maybe do a somnatic thing, and it looks like he pulls something glowing from his chest.
Yeah. That's
But
what I was sort of thinking.
it
Either
flickers
that
and
either
is
that or it's
barely
like the space stone appearing in Strange's hand. You know, that's where I was sort of getting at with the holding the spark in his hand. But yeah, no, I get what you mean by pulling it out of your chest.
and it's but the as he does the whole thing, the sparks and the threads, that golden energy, it doesn't look right, and it's and it fizzles out before he can do anything with it. And he doesn't make eye contact with anyone at the end of it. At the end of it, at the point where he would be gone, he just kind of he looks kind of emotional, actually, and he just kind of looks down.
Like he
and
looks defeated, almost. You would say.
yeah, like shining eyes, kind of emotional, and he just kind of sucks in a breath through his nose and looks down and shrugs a little with his hands, and he just says kind of brokenly, I can't do it.
Well, if you can't do it, then I can't bring you with me.
His face goes tight as he just kind of purses his lips and nods.
I want to stick my hand out and like it's all right, man. You know, it's not your fault. Kind of way, you know, just like a supportive hand out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I also want to
sort of like how Arlo did to Jill like 2 fucking minutes ago.
Yeah, and I want to glance over as like, yeah, we all get performance anxiety. It's okay.
God, Cullen. Coming from a robot is crazy.
All right, no. I'm just actually no, I wouldn't say that. Because sorry, it just
Never mind.
came
I don't
to
want to
me
be
and
supportive of my friend.
Yeah. No, but like, no, mine was just a joke. Like,
It makes sense. No,
I
it
don't
makes
have.
sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Cullen,
So he's basically kind of struggling to get through it at this point, but just like, my power's gone. I don't have it anymore. Some of it's coming back in bits and I guess I should be doing my voice, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Some of it's coming back in bits and pieces, but there's holes in it. I don't know if I can anymore.
Cullen, now might be a good time to bring up what the wizard said.
Yeah, I was just finding a good time to segue, but I guess you mentioning it should be it. And I would kind of as he's finishing up, meant I'd bring up, say, hey, when I went to identify what was in the flask, the wizard, in a very worried and crushed way, mentioned that he needed a planeswalker. There's just something off in a planes. He's lost connection to a plane. And I mentioned to him, like, I asked him what I owed him for identifying that Gorm here was in the flask. And he said, just get you to him. Well, I guess I can also bring Gorm as well, since he too is a planeswalker.
So, when
But
you
he might.
mention that he couldn't contact one of the planes, Gorm's brow turns sharp and angry. He looks down at his plate that is basically finished now that he threw a sausage and an egg at Jill. And you can tell that he is tense, he is flexed. Every fiber in his being is trying to stop him from wrecking the entire place, smashing every plate, grabbing all of the swords, throwing them everywhere. He is pissed.
And I just kind of squeeze my eyes shut and bury my head in my hands.
Why are you throwing a tantrum, Gorm? What?
He's not throwing a tantrum now. But it looks like he's
trying
going
not
to.
to.
He's trying
Okay,
not to.
Okay. He's trying not to destroy the place.
Yeah.
I want to
Sorry,
look over
misheard.
at him. That would be like, why are you? You seem to have a reaction to what I said about him losing contact with playing Gorm. Care to elaborate?
Last night we said the thing has the power to destroy planes.
He looks up, and there is a tear rolling down his cheek. Not like it's a sorrowful tear, but also there is visible rage on his face. As you can see this demigod basically mourn what he believes might be the loss of billions of lives.
Individuals.
Mm-hmm.
We should go find that wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can take you to him. A little bit of a walk, but I'll get you to him. And then I'll stand up. Okay, just a quick question. Have I been like drinking the oil or
That's entirely up to you.
okay. I wasn't drinking the oil. I was probably just like adding some to like my gears and just I don't want to say lubing up.
Doing
But
a
You were
facial.
lubing up, weren't you?
You were doing a facial
lubing up.
cleanse,
Yeah, like I was just
cleaning out
Yeah,
your pores.
yeah. And then you know what?
He was getting slippery.
Yeah. I'll take
Actually, can you add
One slippery
Can you
to
add +1 slippery to your stats, please?
okay.
+1 slipperiness.
Features.
I should give him a +1 to
How did I get
acrobatics.
sticky?
I
That
think that was from before the reset.
Slipperiness.
So you're currently at 0 stickiness, but you are at 1 slipperiness.
Allowing objects to glide.
Sorry, I just can't spell. So I had Siri look up slipperiness.
Oh. I guess you have 2 slipperiness stats now. Whoops.
I have
I don't
2.
know.
Oh. No,
Oh,
I
wait,
have
oh,
one
there we go. There we
for
go. There we go.
stickiness.
No. I accidentally added another one.
Oh, okay.
Or I was trying to do it for you, but you got it.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll take a sip of it, and then I'll put the remainder in my chest cavity.
Oh, you're taking a sip of it?
Yeah.
Add another +1 to slipperiness.
Another +1.
Thirsty boy.
Okay.
And you said you're
Slippery,
putting it in
slippery
your
boy.
chest cavity?
Yes.
Add +5.
Wait, hold on. No, I wouldn't
think he's
like
pouring
dump the oil. I would just put the holder of it in my cavity.
Just the holder of the oil?
But like
He's putting the oil and the contents of. He's putting the gravy boat or oil boat in this scenario into his chest cavity with the oil still remaining inside of the boat.
Yeah, that's not going
Yeah,
to work.
I don't. Why is that not going to work?
Because you're going to get up and the oil's going to get everywhere.
I stood up for. I don't know what Slippery's going to do for me. So
Nothing. It's a joke stat that means nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. He made me do a.
He did get stuck to the carpet.
True.
You want to know? I'm just going to be able to comically fall on my ass.
So
There
what
is
all do
some
you have?
value in that.
Oh, also, before you guys leave breakfast, friendly DM reminder, good DM reminder, please use the weave stones.
I had a plan. I had a plan. So.
Oh, before, like, could
no, you go.
I was thinking, because Arlo saw this shop. If he has no, nothing to attune to weave stones, then, or have weave stones attuned to them, he could probably take himself and Gorm to the wizard's request, the shop.
Well, hold on. The wizard dude did say for you to bring them, didn't he?
That's
I mean,
true.
it's a little semantic, but like,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
If
Yeah.
we want to split up the group, I would probably hand my backwards glasses, Viking shield, and astronomy book for the Feywild at least.
Well, I don't want to hold
I'm sticking back at the at Barron's to do a thing.
All right, yeah, no, I would like the weave stone attuned to myself.
Got to bring that up to Baron.
Yeah.
Or I'd imagine you would.
Yeah. And as I don't actually want to put the oil in my chest cavity, I think I would start to, and then I would see it dribble a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know if that's the best idea. So I set it back down, and then I stand up, and I say to Baron, during our travels, we have found a couple more weave stones, and before I head out to Wizard's Request, I would like for you to possibly show me how I can attune weave stones. There
I
we
don't
go.
know what the hell a tuvin is, but I can sure attune those weave stones for you.
Yeah.
What you got in mind?
Possible, I would like for you to possibly show me, since I have this forge here on my back. I do a thumbs pointing at it, and
Dude is also the one that attuned the forge to you. He knows about it.
Yeah, and it's like, since you got this forge here on my back, I would like to attune a weave stone to me, to the chassis, and have that not be lost to the weave once we reset.
You are a smart fella. That's a good idea. I've never thought of anything like that. Let me take you to the shop. Let's see what I can do.
And since hopefully, maybe if we find more that I can do them as we go. So we don't need to come bother you to attune it. Since I have the forge here.
I suppose if I do show you, then you know what. You guys ever gonna come visit?
We'll visit. We'll have to see.
So,
Good buddy. We'll reset.
yeah, roll persuasion, buddy. Nah, that was so. Well, we'll come visit, sure.
Well, yeah, because we'll reset and then we'll fast travel and we'll pop in the shop and
And we'll just
see
use
them.
his shops. We'll just use them.
Okay, whatever. Persuasion.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, that was perception. Wait, I rolled the
Oh,
wrong
you're
No, no, that was
no way. Come on.
Yes,
Come
dude.
on.
Yes.
I just
I feel like that still
dead ass
counts.
I saw a purr.
That
and
fully
like,
fucking
All right.
counts.
All right. You promise? You promise you'll come visit?
I promise
I've
you. I
grown
promise.
a good liking to y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Let me yeah, let's get you to the shop. Is there anything else y'all need me to tune a weavestone to?
I wanna toss him the flask and a weavestone. The weavestone I have.
So you want him to attune a weavestone to the iron flask as well?
Yes.
Believe you found second weavestone, right? You
Yeah,
found
well,
two.
yeah, you guys have two.
Yeah, 2
Okay.
total. I
And,
gave one to you, Cullen.
Okay.
Yeah, the one you have is one of the ones I found.
Okay.
He catches the iron flask and the weavestone in his hands. And gives you a nod of approval before walking off to his shop.
And I happily follow.
That leaves Gorm, Jill, and Arlo.
What a crowd. What a crowd do we have here?
What a crowd! This is an
Really?
odd one. I feel like this is an odd.
We have the actual demigod, the mortal who despises anything more than mortal, and Arlo.
And wow, damn,
Enough said.
Matthew, how do you
Some
feel
guy-
about that
Arlo.
shade being thrown at you?
And I don't mean that as there was nothing I could say that would have been better than what I just said then. That was more of a compliment.
Arlo being
that was
the
a- that was
only
a
normal
good-
person there.
Arlo, yeah. Arlo
Other than
being
being
the
able to
only-
planeswalk. Like,
Yeah, the only. Well, he can't even do that.
He can't even do
Well,
that.
yeah.
So
Shoot,
But,
man,
well,
Matthew,
but
your
yeah,
character
he's
sucks
the-
at.
he's the only normal
It
person.
really works out
at
because
this
I
table
rolled
right
low
now.
on his stats too,
Oh man,
and I always roll low with him.
Oh.
He's a pitiable, crafty old man,
All right.
but he's just shaking his head and has his hands somewhere on his face and is just like, oh my gods, oh my gods, oh my gods.
I walk over around the table, pull up a chair, and sit next to Arlo, and I go to comfort him. I say, it's not, it's not your fault that you lost your ability to planeswalk, or the spark, or whatever it is. There's really nothing you could have done. Truly, what could you have done? In retrospect, what could you have done?
Could have kept it safe like I asked him to.
Was I asking you, Gorm?
You didn't have to.
Yet I don't care. You are not. You can be a part of this conversation when you don't want to be judgmental and berate him for making a mistake, as if you had never
A big
made a
fucking mistake.
mistake in your life. In a mistake nonetheless. You wanna know what the mistake is, Gorm? You truly want to know? You getting stuck in a flask for I don't know how many decades.
Probably
That's
like
a mistake. That's a
probably like
worse mistake.
less than one.
Okay. That how old is Arlo then?
Arlo
what,
is
40?
48. He probably parted ways with Gorm maybe 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So
No,
it's
then-
Okay,
Uncle.
that
then yeah.
that makes
That
more
makes
sense.
sense
I was
then.
like, he was supposed to Arlo was supposed to be pretty young.
Keep in mind,
relatively.
you're berating the demigod that then was in an iron flask for 20
more-
fucking years.
I'm more or less I'm not berating him, I'm scolding him.
Yeah, he's just pointing out the hypocrisy.
I'm pointing out the massive amounts of hypocrisy coming from an actual demigod. So, just saying.
Yeah, and Jill is loving this that she can talk shit to him. Like,
Dude, I'm loving this. I get to show off my character's hatred for the gods. Anyway, a worse mistake than what Arlo made is you are more powerful than Arlo. Guarantee it. And yet you still got trapped in an iron flask for 20 odd years. Is that not a worse mistake than someone losing an ability that they can most likely regain through a little bit of effort?
Let me think about this one. Holy hell.
You don't get to parade yourself as a mortal bastion. Someone who is infallible? And this is not coming, and it may seem ironic coming from me, someone who has made a lifetime of mistakes. But that's
Yeah, no
why I
doubt.
can say what I'm saying.
I was appointed by the gods to protect the plains. It is not my fault I grew old.
Then maybe the gods should have chose someone else.
They chose me. I wasn't supposed to end.
And yet they still made a mistake.
I survived for
look at
so
what their choice
long.
got them.
For so long. And the elf, just a new evil person to come into my way. At the right time. At the time where I was at my weakest. They took advantage of me. I tried passing it off. To Arlo, and I did. But clearly I
made the mistake. Clearly you made a mistake.
My only mistake was not being there long enough for him to take up the ring. The rings.
Reigns. What is this?
Rings.
What is this? The Lord of the Rings now?
Well, like a horse, right?
Yeah, the reins.
Yeah, the
reins. My guy.
Yeah.
And maybe so. And maybe that is. And maybe so. But that again is far from your only mistake. Now, if you would allow me to comfort my friend, that would be delightful.
He's my friend too.
Oh, now
and
he's your friend.
This is kind of monumental, because, by the way, Matthew, Gorm has probably never said anything like this before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's your friend, Gorm? Now, of all times. Not 10 minutes ago, you were talking about how you barely tolerated him. But now he's your friend.
I tolerate him more than anybody else. That's a friend, right?
You are something. That is not what a friend is, Gorm. You only tolerated him because it was your job. Up until now, it was your job to tolerate him.
He,
If
you
it
see
was
that, you
under
see that,
any-
you see that look in the avatar there. That's the look that
Yeah.
he's giving you
in the
currently.
token.
He's
Yeah.
he's
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 mean mugging
staring into your soul. He's not saying anything though. He's just staring at you.
Gotcha. Gorm, you never. If it was under any other circumstances, other than it was your job to tolerate him, to teach him, to be his mentor, would you even give him the light of day? If he was not, if the only thing that was different between you two was he was never appointed to you, or you took him under your wing or whatever, have it, would you have tolerated him?
His eyes dance between Arlo's and yours, not answering the question, but sort of answering it by not answering
Answering it without answering it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. You don't get to play buddy now.
So I'm gonna cut you off there.
Okay.
Because before anything happens, I would like to go to.
You guys roll initiative.
I would like to go to Baron and Yanny real quick. Baron's gonna say, now what here would you like me to attune you? You want go ahead.
I would like you to attune me. Like just myself. Attune it to my very chassis.
All right, I'm gonna require you to lay on that workbench over there. And I'll get started. You mind if you shut down?
Yeah. I slide over whatever this paper is. Just enough space for me to lie down. And
Just to give you like a reference of size.
okay.
You're like that.
I'm like, do you mind if I just clear this table off real quick?
It's already cleared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just
So I
because
just pop up there. I'm like, I'll see you when you're done.
All right now.
And then the gears and whatnot all begin to slow down and eventually come to a halt. And then my eyes dim.
And then you can still like hear everything, and like you're still aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
But you can't move anything. You can't really do anything until he asks you to boot back up. And your gears start to whir back to life. Light comes back to your eyes, and you look down at your chest, and in your chest cavity where it opens from the center, there is a almost like a lock, like formed in the middle of your pec there. And it is pinkish purplish, and now every contour to your chest and your arms now radiates a little like pink glow. And from underneath your iron plating there, underneath like in the wires, you also emit a little bit of a pinkish purple glow there as well. As the weave stone has been attuned to you, to your body. He says, "All right, should be good to go. You're looking quite fine."
I'll say so myself. I sure do. And then I kind of sit up and my feet, I'm just sitting on the bench. And I'm like, you did quite a nice job. As I notice the pinkish purplish ish glows from my wires in my chest cavity, and I open up here at it. I'm like, you did a fine job.
The chest cavity is also cleaned out as well. And the interior seems to have a crystalline structure to it.
I'm like, and then as I'm looking on there, I'm like, you did a fine job. Wait, where are my spices? Where'd you put them?
Sorry, they're on the anvil over there.
Okay. And then I get up, rush over to them, and put them in my chest cavity.
The pot that you picked up is also there. And I can't remember if you have anything else.
Actually, was a frying pan.
Frying pan, my fault.
I know I had like 15 gold.
Did you?
Yeah, I picked
that
it
was
up
the stuff
from
that you stored.
the inn.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
And that catapult.
Oh yeah. All right. And then as you're picking up your stuff, you see he's going over.
Oh, and that hammer.
Yes.
That
That would be the 5 objects that you can get in there probably. He walks over here, and you can see the iron flask and the other weave stone on the workbench here. And he grabs the yeah, don't send me shit while I'm trying to DM. Unless it's like actually pertaining. Is that actually pertaining to the campaign or
No, not even a little bit.
okay? Well, dude,
I was listening, I promise.
He places the weave stone over the cork, the copper like cork of the metal flask of the iron flask.
Actually, I think it's brass.
Is it brass?
I don't care.
I think it's brass. Yeah,
it's a brass stopper.
And he places his hammer above the weave stone and the brass cork, and whams the weave stone into the cork, and now the iron flask has a crystalline, pinkish purplish cork, instead of the brass cork. So now that is the iron flask has been attuned to a weave stone as well.
So is it safe to assume that we won't lose moss in the reset since that is attuned to a weave stone? Whatever's in it comes with us.
Oh my god, I just had a realization. What if whatever is like what you're it's exactly what you're saying, but what if whatever is in the flask since the time of attunement just gets stuck in there permanently at the beginning of each reset?
What do you mean?
I'm just envisioning it, just Moss is just cooking, and then we die, and she just gets transported into the flask.
Thing is, she's aware. Like you're aware when you're in the flask. You're basically just in a fucking pocket dimension prison cell.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it probably 1,000 times worse.
So
poor lady.
Those are things to theorize about.
I just fucking feel bad for her now, dude.
And I just now realized it. Like,
Cullen,
we should just kill her.
Would you like to head back over to the main room?
Yeah, before that, I would ask is it just that simple? You just hold the weave stone over it and you whack it with a hammer and it just attunes?
Oh right, I forgot to add that he whispers an incantation. It's just that he does that every single time. I'm not gonna come up with an incantation. I'm not gonna do that.
But
He should say
I had learned the incantation from him.
What's your history?
I have a +6 in it, I believe.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
every time you wish to attune a Weavestone, I'm gonna have you roll a history
History.
check at advantage. So
Okay.
very difficult to fail. But that means that you can
But
get it
you're gonna
wrong.
give it
So
a possibility.
if you're trying to attune a Weavestone in combat, it takes one action to try to do it. So for every turn, so if you do fail one turn, you got to try again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know how to do it, but that doesn't mean that you're going to do it right every time.
Yeah.
And because you have such a high history, it allows me to do something like that. But yeah, so you have a good idea, good understanding. It's going to be added to your
Okay.
history.
Sweet.
Um,
Oh, and I don't know why. I still have the captain's pistol in my resources. Get that out of here.
Now, Eden, are you okay with Cullen walking into a brawl?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
like a scuffle. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're talking down to the demigod over here, and you're
Well,
talking
before
about
that happens, I'm just gonna mention just like, hey, I'm gonna go rejoin. I don't know what you have left to do. I'm gonna grab the flask and walk out,
yeah, not
and
yet,
I'll
not yet, not
observe
yet,
this.
not yet.
Okay.
So you were talking about how uh you doubt Gorm would be Arlo's friend um under different
More or less
circumstances.
stating. I was more or less stating it like as a fact, as a perceived fact in
Mhm.
Jill's eyes that under any different circumstances, Gorm and Arlo would not be friends
Or have even met.
or have met or anything like that. He wouldn't even Gorm to the point where Gorm would not even tolerate Arlo if it was any under any other circumstances other than the
Right.
ones that happened.
So with the last statement that you left off, which hang on.
I
Bless
kind of
you.
forget what
jeez.
it was, but
Yeah,
think
so
I
do
remember.
I. But it was something that made me want to do this. So it's gonna happen. Gorm's gonna
Oh no,
fucking
Barrett
launch
realized he has free will.
Gorm's gonna fucking launch
crazy.
himself over the table at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna
Can I jump over him?
make an athletics check.
I want to use my my bunny hop,
What is your bunny
my
hop do?
rabbit hop. Yeah, I haven't used it in a while. As a bonus action, you can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times my proficiency bonus, in this case 15, without provoking opportunity attacks. You can use this trait only if your speed is greater than 0. You can use it a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus, which in this case would be 3. And you regain all expended uses when you finish the long rest. So I can jump 15 feet in any direction 3 times a day.
The ceiling is 12 feet high.
Well, I'd imagine I could, control how high I jump.
Right.
Like in real life.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm not going to jump at the full 15. I'm going to jump until my ears, not my ears because they're not pointy. I'm going to jump just enough to where I jump over him and over or like onto or over the table.
And that you don't have to roll for that?
I mean, no opportunity to attack or anything. So unless you want me to, I mean, I would personally, I would say it would be athletics in like, or acrobatics in like advantage or no roll at all. Personally.
Yeah, roll an acrobatics check.
Yeah, skill check.
Yes.
Advantage or no?
Nah. I'm
No
accounting
advantage?
I'm accounting for your rabbit hop as the advantage.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll find out.
I won't. I need to know.
He's probably just making the check lower for you because of the bounce.
Okay.
Yes.
The hop.
Fuck. 7.
Twin. You jump as Gorm hurls himself at you, and he manages to grab your feet and pull you down to the ground, almost hurling you straight into the floor if it weren't for the chair breaking upon impact.
Breaking my fall.
Yeah. And I'm not going to enter initiative, but we can scuffle a little bit. This is where
I want to say, like,
Baron and Yanny walk in and start witnessing.
I want to say as I hit the chair and I compose myself. Oh, such a big reaction for just some small words. You really are emotional, huh? I get up. I wanna like kick him across or like down or whatever. I don't know. Do a little
make a strength check.
Spartan kick. Strength check. 11.
He budges a little bit, and then I need you to make a would it be Dex saving throw?
I don't know, dude. You're the DM. What is he trying to do?
He's going to grab you and try to hurl you into the swords over there.
So he's trying to grapple me?
Yeah, grapple you.
Hold on.
You need to beat you need to beat a 15.
A 15?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I just gotta check something real quick. Where is it? There it is.
Are you looking up at like actual rules?
I am looking up both the actual rules and what you said, what we were doing. In regards to those rules. Give me 1 second. I think he said we were using 2024 rules.
Oh wait, you
or
can
something?
you can choose to make a strength or dex saving throw.
Yeah. You said
either that or were we going to do dex or I think we decided to do opposed because that was going to be easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
The opposed. Opposed. Yep, that is what we're doing. So I think it's 2 opposed strength checks. God damn it, my coin tower fell over. Yeah, 1 makes a strength check and 1 makes a strength save. Or 1 makes an athletics check and 1 makes an athletics or acrobatics. So okay. You would have to.
I made my roll.
All right. What do I have to beat? 15?
I rolled for. I'm not going to tell you yet.
Fuck. I rolled bad.
I rolled a 17.
Damn. Okay.
He grabs you and hurls you into the swords over here as they fall on top of you. Okay. Tired of hearing of your shit, little rabbit. I've tried being nice to you.
I'm tired of you being a fucking hypocrite. Ugh. Okay.
I rush to.
If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it in front of you.
And I'm like, "You okay?"
Damn, Cullen, like, you are massive. Holy shit. Hang on.
I'm okay. I'm okay, Yanny. I've been hit harder than that. I've been thrown harder than that too. So.
She still talks shit, even though she just got thrown into a fucking wall of swords.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I don't know if you want to fight this guy. I don't know if that's the hill we should die on. Not yet, at least.
If I'm going to die on any hill, it's going to be trying to kill something so close to a god.
He hears that. He hears that, dude. What are you doing?
Hey, we're in a thing. We're in a thing.
So you have
No,
just
wait. Hold
admitted
on,
to
hold on.
wanting to kill this
What?
dude.
Hold on.
Well, not in
What
English, I said-
languages does Gorm know?
Yeah.
Because
I'm not
I
gonna
might
tell
want
you
to
that.
say
I'm talking in
something to
I'm talking in
Jill and
Sylvan
Sylvan.
to
Yes, yes.
to Yanny right now. I'm talking in Sylvan.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that you know that.
Yes.
Yep. And don't you dare go change it. Like, oh yeah, no, he knows Sylvan now.
No, he doesn't know Sylvan.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say like that's not the hill you want to die on, is it? To Jill and Sylvan.
If I'm going to die on any hill, it's going to be trying to kill something godlike.
And I'm like, but it doesn't need to be him. Not now. There are more things to account for. Like I hardly believe that he's behind us being resetted. You guys are just in an argument. Like
I mean,
he's trying. His whole fucking like plane seems to have gotten nuked. Okay, like he has more important things than
his
you
shit just
insulting him.
his home just got like bombed to oblivion.
Like he has bigger things to deal with than him being a hypocrite. Like, please,
You got
let's
bigger fish
just
to fry right now.
let's just get him to Wizard's request and let's figure something else out.
Now speaking in common, Yanny, I guess you're right. Let's just get him to the wizard's place.
Yes.
You can
Yes.
though. No, when I say we, I mean you and Arlo can. I need to talk to Barrett real quick.
Oh,
All right. Yeah. So let's give you two some time to cool off.
by the way, Gorm's already out the door.
Gorm left.
He threw
Gorm was
you into
gone.
there, saw you guys talking Sylvan, and decided it was best for him to walk away.
Good for Gorm.
I could say some bullshit right now.
Arlo, what are you doing?
Well, at one point I was gonna try to interject at some point, but it looks like I didn't get the chance.
Yeah, it happened kind of
I
fast.
was going to at some point when Jill was trying to comfort me. We were like, "No, he's right. Like, who knows how many people have died, and it's all my fault because I couldn't tell some kid the truth."
Are you saying that in character?
That's my own using my own voice, but he's kind of broken right now.
Is he like talking into the aether right now? Like, it is my fault. So many people have died because of me, just because I couldn't say the truth.
I'd imagine
Something like that?
like head in hand, sort of just like it's all my fault. It's all my fault. So many people died. It's all
Okay,
my
yeah.
fault. Is that sort
Something
of
like that.
Yeah.
But what I was originally planning to do was try to stop Jim from saying that stuff, but he probably just doesn't have. It makes sense that he's probably not having that in him right now, and it's just like still
He's just drained. He's done.
just reeling.
Okay. All I gotta say is Jill stands on business 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
actively being dug out of swords by Yanny right now.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but like she
And
stood on
you
her
wanna-
business.
She still stood on business. It
Stood
doesn't.
on
You don't
business,
need
bro.
to win. You don't need to win or anything. You don't need to like. Yeah, I could be dead, and I still would have.
I still have my vibes.
I still would have been standing on business.
I still have my vibes.
I still got my vibes. Anyway, I wanna after getting pick myself up, getting dug out of the swords and all that, talking with Yanny, watching Gorham leave. I want to go over to Arlo. He's reeling, head in hands, babbling about it's his fault and whatnot. I want to put my hand on his shoulder and go, Arlo, you should probably go for a walk or something. You need some fresh air. I know what it's like to feel guilty for the deaths of others. If you need to talk or just want to talk, I'm here for you. And then I'll give him a double pat and then walk off. And I'll say Yanny, I'll go to Yanny and say, make sure he doesn't go spiral any further. Try to calm him down more.
I can certainly try, but as I am emotionless, I'll give it.
Listen, you've been traveling with me for 2 years at this point, Yanny. You've seen me die pretty much. You've seen me snap due to PTSD episodes. I feel like you know what to do. I feel like you know what to do.
Yeah, I do got this. All right, and then I walk over to Arlo. I also put a hand on his shoulder, but I kind of like stick it out first, then drop it instead of just one clean motion on his shoulder. I do that, and I'm like, come on, let's go find Gorm. See, maybe this wizard can possibly fix you not being able to planeswalk. I don't know how, but he knows more than I do.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of nod, like, okay. But not at all like that, but, I'm not good with the emotional scenes.
Yeah, I think I'll back up so you have space to stand up. And maybe I'll reach out my hand. Like, come on, let's go get him.
Oh.
Are you guys walking out now?
Yep.
All right. You guys exit, and without Jill noticing, Baron seems to be right next to her, and he's got his hands on his hips and goes, sigh. Like he sighs, he goes, huh. You gonna clean up that mess. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He goes, you gonna clean up that mess?
And then when he says that, he does the sigh and everything. I'm watching. I'm not paying attention. I don't know he's there. Watching Arlo and Yanny walk out, and I just go, "Oh fuck! When the fuck did you get that?" Okay, but mess. Yeah, I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's actually Gorm who should be cleaning it up. I didn't make the mess. He did.
Did you instigate the fight? He looks at you with a little knowing eye because he's been on the receiving end of your scolding ways before.
Let me break it down for you, Baron. I start breakdancing.
Okay, so
no, stop breaking shit. Stop breaking shit.
Shit, fuck. Here's what happened, Baron. You saw what happened between Gorm and Arlo. He was berating him for something realistically kind of isn't his fault. Sure, he made a mistake, and should have told that kid the truth about everything, but when, like, he has his reasons. He had his reasons, and he feels guilty about it. He feels sorry for it. He has been paying for it ever since. He's fully lost what made him what he was. He's suffered enough. He doesn't need to suffer more from essentially what is his teacher's beratement. It'd be one thing if it was not as accusatory, if it was something else than what Gorm did.
He's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "I'll tell you what. You weren't the only one terrified of that man."
When did I say I was terrified?
All right, I'll come clean.
Yeah, I think you're a little alone on that one, Ben. I get it, but I think you're a little alone on that one.
It hits a little close to home. The gods and the planewalkers. I've run into
No,
a
don't
few.
tell me you're. Oh, don't. I was about to say, don't tell me you're one too.
Oh no. Oh no, I've only spent my whole life trying to hide from him.
That well done. There's the ones that destroyed your home, right?
Nah.
If I remember correctly.
He explains the higher powers that
And everything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they wiped out his civilization a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
A century and a half ago, maybe 2 centuries ago. Because of the dwarves meddling with the planes. Discovering new ways of traveling between.
So he was like a pseudo planeswalker.
Pseudo planeswalker, and that's why he was able to recognize, like when you first met him. That's why he was able to recognize that Arlo had something to do with it. Because he recognizes the side effects of planeswalking. But all that time ago, it was considered unnatural.
Taboo.
And some higher power, which he believes is gods that he does not know, basically struck his civilization down. And being one of the few remaining, he was sent out to put his good skills to use, but became paranoid doing so, which is why he set up these shops with the protective barriers and all that stuff. So yes.
I remember.
Demigod planeswalker that was created by a god from an outer plane, kind of shook him to his core. Yeah.
Yeah, not very conducive of some
And this is the first time you've ever seen, like, you've seen Baron like confused a couple of times. This is the first time you've ever seen him like on edge. Yeah.
On edge, scared.
Yeah.
I get that. No. But I did want to talk to you. Not regarding anything that happened here. I would like to apologize for, instigating as much as I did, regardless of if I think I was or not. It shouldn't have done that, I suppose, but I just wanted to apologize to you specifically. Or to you personally. I didn't I didn't. I don't want to say I didn't mean what I said. I meant it, but it was coming at the time from a place of my own well of hurt.
I mean, you were right. I need to think a little bit more deeply about what I do here. I mean, my other shops, that artisanal shop, I do good in that shop. But this one, I mean, all I really do is
Maybe
sell weapons for
like
destruction.
you and maybe it's not your fault, and that's okay. You had different intentions, and they were noble. You wanted to sell people things they could protect themselves with. But regardless of intention, it's not what happened. Sure, some people, maybe the majority, maybe a lot of people that came in here were seeking things for protection, like me. I mean, I do it. I'm aggressive, I know, and I'm arrogant. I know that as well. But I try not to harm others unless they truly need, and unless it's truly necessary. At least I don't think I do. But maybe weapons isn't a thing for you. Selling them, that is. You make some pretty good ones.
I do make some pretty good weapons.
You make some pretty good weapons, and you can enchant a sword like no other. But maybe the selling of them to the wider public isn't meant for you.
And on that topic, there's one thing that I forgot to mention. He's gonna go to his shop real quick, to his workshop, and then he's gonna come back with newly fitted gauntlets.
Whoa.
He I don't know what they do yet, but you won't have to use them this session. So
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But he explains what they do, and when I figure out what they do, I'll let you know.
Gotcha.
So wow, thank you, Baron. Oh, nice. He says, and I think I will redirect my my business practices and see if I can still make weapons, but in a way that may not
benefits people that are
benefit
using
criminals.
them. Yeah. I have my own ideas of what you can do. There's always adventurers guilds that are looking for people to supply armor and weapons to their adventurers.
Yeah, for like hunting.
For hunting, for bounties. It's people that adventurers guilds usually don't really allow many criminals in, and if you do any iffy shit in the guild, you usually get kicked out. So you don't have to worry too much about selling to people that will use your weapons to harm innocent. Also, you could also just do a better job of like
Background
discerning
check.
whether or not the person. Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be pretty much a background check. You could do that as well. Either way, those are both good options.
Yeah, it's hard to do a background
But,
check when you don't really leave the store.
maybe it's time to hire somebody. Someone that does leave the store. Someone that will go out to do things for
That's
you.
actually funny because I did have at some point I had something planned.
Essentially an assistant.
For this store, if somebody else had joined the campaign, I was hopefully going to have them as an assistant for Baron in
and
this
then
shop,
have them join us.
and then have them join you. That was actually a plan that I had to get somebody to join in.
I think
but
I know who.
because yeah, probably one of the people that is on this Discord. But unfortunately that didn't work out. But yeah, I did actually have him have something planned so that he did have an assistant that could go out, but he's gonna say, yeah, I mean, it's hard to look
And-
around, but you know, I'll start if you find somebody, send them my way. They might.
I'll do
I'm
that.
sure I can make a
And
good
how about
assistant.
how about this? Since you don't want to leave your buildings, and we don't know what will happen to you if you do leave the building due to the resets and whatnot. If you make a poster, my posters, I'll throw them up around town.
I really appreciate it.
It'll drum up one business for your shops, and it will get people coming in to look for a job, and maybe, just maybe, one of those people, someone who wants to turn their life around. And what better reconciliation with one's morals than to help another person?
Reddit game. Hold on. I'm sorry. Theo. Get him in
Yo,
here.
imagine, yo.
Yes.
Theo
That's
was the
exactly where I
bandit,
was going,
right?
by the way.
Oh no, the guard.
Jeremy. Yes.
Jeremy and Theo.
Get him in here
Theo
too.
is the three finger guy. Jeremy and Theo. Those are
Wait,
Yeah,
the two people
Jeremy's
I
the
was.
guard we
Jeremy.
absolutely humiliated.
Jeremy.
Wasn't his name Jeremy? Yeah, his name was Jeremy.
Oh yes, sorry. I
The
thought you
guard
were.
that
I thought you
we-
were talking about Larry,
No, we're talking about Jerry.
Wait, who's
not
Larry?
Jeremy.
the one that was definitely absolutely gay for Arlo at the
I look, you don't
farm.
remember any of that.
At the
Oh, the guy
farm.
who
at the
pissed in the
farm.
boat? Oh, at the farm? Okay,
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, the guy that pissed out in the boat was somebody. Man, I made a lot of NPCs. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are keeping track of it, because oh my god, I forgot about all
Somewhat.
I forgot about all the
forgot about
NPCs
Larry.
I made in the tavern. Wow.
Yeah. I had something. I'm trying to figure out how I can bring up the voice in my head, but I don't think that's the right time right now.
Oh, you never fucking talked about the voice in your head. God damn it.
We got sidetracked. I got thrown into a rack of swords.
It's because
Yeah.
you instigated before doing shit. Fuck, that was my job
I
too.
didn't instigate.
That was
I
my
didn't
job. God
instigate.
damn it.
I didn't
You
instigate
kind of
shit.
did. You were just kind of.
No,
Well-
it is not my fault.
Yes,
Instigating
I
in
do.
this scenario would be like, what are you gonna do? Fight me or something like that? What
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Throw me into a rack of swords? What I was
That's
doing
exactly what I'm gonna
was
do.
pointing out hypocrisy and
I think Eden.
scolding a demigod.
Yeah, Eden. I think a good idea would be, when you do meet back up with them after they find out whatever they find out. I think it'd be good for your character to be like, would now be a good time that there's a voice in my head.
And yeah, that'd be good.
And then we can session cut there.
But I'll
Yeah, well,
I'll
yeah,
point-
about that. About that.
I'll
About the
I'll
message
look
you
to
just sent me.
yeah, I'll look to Baron and say, I should. Do you wait? Hold on. I want to get your business drummed up. Do you have a piece of paper and something I can write with?
So in the middle of that sentence, you pause. Your mouth hangs open as you're trying to get the next bit of your word out. And you hear screaming in your head. Painful screaming thoughts. They are just thoughts. You cannot discern a voice. You cannot discern who it might be. You can only hear screaming. And at the very end, you make out a scratchy, "Help me." Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay. But again, these are
grab my-
not these. This is not a voice. This is a
Mhm.
thought. Like, you know how you
A
have
thought.
voices. Like, you know how you can
You have voices in your head.
imagine how somebody speaks in your head. You can't. This
Yeah.
is like your inner monologue speaking to you, like an outer monologue, basically. Like, it's purely
Huh.
in your head.
Okay. I grab my head in pain and let out a grunt.
Wait, hang on.
What's that?
Can you get? Is that picking up at all?
Is what picking up at all?
Yeah, it's not picking up my screaming. Ah.
Uh,
You just speaking your shit, dude.
Ah.
Coming in your pants.
Ugh.
I'm going to shit yourself.
I'm gonna poop
I'm
your
gonna
pants.
piss your pants.
Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, anyways, so yeah, piercing, shrieking, followed by help me at the end.
So I thought these. I didn't hear them. I thought them.
Yes.
What the fuck does that even mean, Barrett?
It tells you that something is speaking to you through thoughts. They're not speaking to you through their voice in your head. They're speaking to you
So
through your
telepathy.
own thoughts. I won't even call it
So effectively,
telepathy. They are
you could absolutely
manipulating.
call it telepathy.
They are manipulating your mind to hear these thoughts.
YouTube got this. This bitch got thought manipulation. I grab my head in pain and just I let out a grunt and fuck, what was that? Shit. Okay, but the flyer will have to wait. I have to go catch up with everybody else. Fuck. And and leave. Do I have the wait, did I have the did Yanny give me the flask?
I don't think so.
Uh,
So he still has it on.
Baron tosses it. Baron tosses it to you.
Okay. I catch it and then I head out the door and I wave to him and say, "This was a good talk about him."
Yes, I
I'll be back.
appreciate your time. I hope you're feeling better. He's kind of like perturbed.
Perturbed about what the fuck just happened to me.
Yeah. So I'm going to go. In that time, you guys have made your way to Wizard's Request. All right.
I get my gauntlets now. Are they called perfectly fitted gauntlets?
Yes. You guys. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one.
That's the wizard shop. Oh.
You guys, except for Jill, make your way to the wizard's shop. Before you're able to get in, it is locked, by the way.
Gotta use the thing.
Say, I clear my throat, even though I don't have a throat.
Oh, and
I look around.
The lunch, by the way, took about an hour and a half. Well, breakfast took like an hour and a half, and then it took you another like 30 minutes to get here. So it's probably around like 2 p.m. right now. Just letting you know.
All right. And then I say, at your request, at the door.
The lock magically unlocks, like it did before. And the door.
And then
Yep.
I open the door and I kind of motion towards the door like I have those two come in first. And then I'll walk in behind them.
All right.
Oh.
So let me just go while we're at it. Might as well just go back. So this is what it looked like when you last went in. All right.
Okay.
And
It's a lot messier now.
And you can see there are books everywhere. He has moved all of his appliances out of the way. There is what you can imagine would be a ritualistic summoning-esque sort of circle in the center with a bowl of his fucking blood in the center there.
Oh.
He is freaking out. He goes, "This has to work. This has to work. Oh God, this has to work. You came. You came. Is this your friend?"
Yes. I motion to Arlo. This is my planeswalker friend. And his old friend of his, who also happens to be a planeswalker.
He brought two. Perfect. Please. I can't. Hang on. Gotta find the fucking name, dude. I gotta write these down somewhere. Cloten. Fuck. Sorry. Cloten. Man, this voice really sounds like he's just busting a nut right now.
Well, yeah, when you were saying, you came!
Oh, God, don't.
At least he's not saying yes.
Yeah, at least he's saying it's an I.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Bro.
Cloten Noir. I cannot access it. I cannot reach it. I cannot walk to it. I was simply trying to contact a friend there. I've been awake for so long. I have done everything I can. This is my last hope. It has to work. It has to. He turns his back to you and raises his hand and begins a ritual. The blood from the bowl rises, and it sort of trickles down into the first circle, and then it shines bright. Then it trickles down to the second circle and the third circle and all of them surrounding, and those shine bright. And finally, it trickles down to the ancient language surrounding the circle, and those begin to shine bright. He recites a ritual that none of you understand, and in the process, the bowl breaks, the rest of the blood flowing out. And you can see as he raises his hand, blood is dripping from both of his wrists. He finally waves his hand one last time, blood splashing on the floor, on the countertop, and the books right next to him. A bright flash of light, of red, crimson light appears before you, and then it stops. There is nothing. There is no more light. The drawing on the ground is a pale imitation of what it was, of the beautiful, in a way, beautiful color it once was. Simply, it looks like somebody drew on the floor with chalk. He falls to his knees, completely sleep deprived. you see his hand still bleeding on the ground. His wrist still bleeding into his hands on the ground. He lifts up one of his hands and there is a bloody palm print on the bottom. He pounds his fist into the ground and curses in a language you do not know.
I want to
go ahead.
I want to have stepped forward and at some point in that and be like, hey, take it easy, and I want to cast Cure Wounds on his hands.
On his wrist?
Yeah, on his wrists. Just on him, stop the bleeding.
Are you hopping over the countertop to do this?
I guess so, yeah.
An amazing feat of agility, the likes of you, which you've never
From a
seen
middle-aged
Arlo do.
man.
Yes. Adrenaline
Barrett would
fills
have to
him.
roll for this.
Adrenaline fills him, and he rushes over to help the old wizard.
Session like 3, Barrett would have had you roll for that. You roll acrobatics for that.
Progress. It's
Well, I mean,
progress.
I might not be vaulting over it, but I mean, I would get
He just
over the
hopped
thing.
He hopped over the counter.
Rolling that one, you faceplant onto the countertop, you pass out, and you actually
Fucking die.
roll all the way out of the store. It locks behind you, and despite your attempts to say at your request, you cannot make it out as you are now brain damaged, you cannot speak correctly, and you fucking die.
And
So much
then
shit's on
everything
you.
goes
Walk
back.
past.
And then everything goes black.
Again.
Your ears ring painfully loud. All right.
I would... Okay.
So carefully, I get over the counter. And I go over to him.
All right, roll performance.
Performance.
No,
okay.
I'm joking. Please don't.
Okay.
Because if
Hey,
you
what's
do,
your
if you
word
do,
stat?
it's gonna be low, and I have to roll with it. Wait, did I not transport you here?
Oh,
Shit! You didn't even see all this.
well, we did.
So that's what it looks like.
That's
Okay.
what it looks like. Fuck.
Yeah, I kept thinking I saw that for like a second, so I knew what you were talking about. But like, it looked like you were talking about
Yeah, I thought you meant the
this
blue
thing as his blood.
Yeah.
What the?
Like
what
what
this?
has
This right here?
No. The other thing.
Oh, this. Damn it! Yeah, no. It was supposed to look like this. Fuck. That's fine. It showed in my video at least. If you guys want to watch that, which I know you won't, but
No.
whatever.
So anyway, I heal the old man.
So you pick up you grab him by the wrists and your hands glow, I'm assuming. As
Kind of
you
like golden streams of magic flow like a stream from
Yeah.
my hands into his.
That's what I was thinking. They sort of weave through his through the cut, the gash in his skin, like getting stitches, and it pulls it tight, seamlessly binding his skin back in place, stopping the bleeding altogether. You do this, and the man in his tired state falls to the ground, no longer able to do anything, completely given up, completely upset, completely what is it? It was another word for giving up, but
Defeated?
depleted, yeah.
I'm depleted.
As you look around the room, Arlo or Yanny, you specifically notice that it is much different than what it looked like before. There are bottles smashed on the ground, which you can only assume was already like a healing potion and some other sort of like mana potion. books are strewn across the place that are not from his shelves, from somewhere else. Um, you see, again, you see that all of his things that he had in the center there have been moved around so that he could get that sigil or whatever in there. And it is just an absolute mess. Man, I gotta stop sneezing. Would y'all stop making me do that?
My bad.
I sneeze.
I don't have that spell prepared.
Well, okay. I sneeze when I act, apparently, and like have big feelings. Anyways, so he is depleted and on the ground.
Okay. What? I want to glance up at Gorm. How's he reacting to how this scene unfolded?
Definitely, he's seen things, right? And he's seen people do things out of desperation, but this was an act unlike anything he's seen before. This is new. But one that he completely understands, completely resonates with, and if he was in the wizard's shoes, could see himself doing. Because the desperation of losing contact with billions of people weighs heavily on him. Having already somewhat processed the possibility of what could be happening just an hour ago, it doesn't really strike him as a surprise. So he watches as you leap into action, and sort of hangs his head low, sort of how you have done earlier in this campaign, seemingly lost, with no hope, quiet, almost despondent in a way.
Okay. Gonna run my hand through my hair, and can I do an investigation to try to see what exactly he was doing?
Yes.
Anyone want to assist?
I got you.
You probably have
do
a
I
higher
show
mod
up?
than I do, actually.
Actually,
For
yes.
investigation?
Your
Yeah, I have a
investigation is
+6.
massive, yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Let's
investigation
get
is so
that in there.
huge.
Wow.
If I
So
help you,
Matthew's
then that would
helping
give
me,
you.
right? Yeah.
If I help you, then would that give him advantage?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
I would. Oh, it's
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
14.
So I'll take the 14.
It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming
Honestly,
he was trying to
there-
contact this plane.
There are massive amounts that, like, every single page, and I mean that literally, every single page you flip to in any of these books, one word repeats itself. Noir. Undoubtedly referencing Cloatin Noir, the plane that he believes.
He's trying to contact.
Yes, the plane that he believes has been lost. He cannot contact it, clearly. Arlo, you notice that a good few of these books have been stamped from what you two call the library. It looks as if he has walked down the aisle of one author in particular, completely obsessed with them, and despite there being like duplicates of books, grabbed all of them and read them all, and once done with them, threw them on the ground like they were trash. Like, that is how sort of obsessed he is, how fast he's gone through them. But they are, yes, they are all pointing towards the one name, Noir.
Okay, well, at least we know which one's gone.
I'd probably, well, I don't know. I was thinking I'd mentioned like these are the planewalkers, and they don't have much else to do than help right now. How can they assist you? Although I can't, you did. What I can do is bring them to you, which I have.
He's passed
How
out.
can they help you? Oh, he's okay.
Yeah. He's completely depleted. I mean, this dude has been up for hours and hours and hours.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think you guys should continue to look around.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd like to cast Fireball. I'm kidding.
You destroy centuries of knowledge and information, then I don't know what to tell you. It's all gone.
Kamali's down.
He wakes up and he's like, "What the fuck? What was that for?"
I, of course, do not do that. But I guess I'll hop the counter. I'll like put one hand on the both hands. I'll just kind of like try to push myself across the counter, and then I'll check. Like, I don't know, just check out this chest right here.
Okay.
Do you like me to perceptifize
No.
or
No.
investigate? Okay.
No. For the most, those are also a lot. Like, there's a lot of books in there that talk about the planes. One specifically about Noir. That's the one sitting on top. There's mentions of Fearborn, the Shadowfell, the Feywild, and just a lot of information pertaining to the echoes of the material realm.
And if Arlo doesn't want to do it, I actually really want to investigate or something about what the wizard was doing with this ritual in the center. See what I can discern from it.
Make a history check.
A history check by
I will
plus
help
6
you with that.
gladly.
I'll help you if that would. Oh, yeah, no, you
I
don't need
don't
my
think
help.
it'll make.
So, Cullen, being in the hands of a few wizards, before, of course, have you Arlo knows about your backstory, right? Or at least Matthew knows.
You
I
were.
haven't really talked about it much. The most I've talked about it with Matthew is probably in session.
Are you good if I accidentally spoil something? Because I don't know. Is any of it secret?
Oh,
So
I haven't. Yeah, I meant to write out more of the backstory and
You're
send
good.
it to you.
You're good.
But
so before you murdered them, the quote
the
unquote
cultists.
the cultists, that was the name that the kingdom gave them. You noticed in the bloodshed a very similar looking drawing on the ground. A very similar ritual. And what you discern from this is that the wizards that were helping you were likely doing what they could to escape the kingdom.
Mhm.
When you were sent, before they could perform the ritual, you slaughtered them all.
Mhm.
They were not able to escape because you didn't let them.
Yeah.
And you recognize the very similar drawing on the ground
Mhm.
as the one that was on the ground on that fateful day.
Mhm. Do I know where they were? Is this gonna be like a portal to, or is it just like, is it contact? Is it just like, I don't know, like were they going to teleport to another plane? Is that what they were
That
doing?
that is what you assume. Yes.
Okay. And I, at this realization, I lose my footing a little bit and I stumble back into this desk. And then I'm just in shock. Like, oh my, I I know what this is. I've seen this before. The the people who brought me in, they noticed my capability of tapping into the weave. They they made this almost exactly before, but the king, he he reignited my initial purpose. They did not take the portal to this other plane. Okay, did was it open? Like, were they able to go? Like, did it completely open for them? Were they able to escape? Like, did it work when I saw this the first time?
Your eyes, or the things that you see out of, may have been covered with blood the entire time. But there was a wizard that was missing in the bloodshed. There was one that seemingly was able to escape, but you're not sure if they were in the room during the time or not.
Uh-oh. They don't tell me. Do I look at this? I look at the wizard. Do I recognize him from my past?
No.
No. I was scared you were gonna make this the wizard that got away.
The one that got away.
Yeah.
Now who's sounding gay, bro? Oh my gosh, you're gay
That's
for the
not.
wizard?
But no,
You're
no,
gay
but
for the
it
wizard,
no it got
Cullen?
away from no
Oh
that
my
got away from the
gosh.
murderous robot.
Wow. Wow. You sound so gay right now.
Okay, so I'm never playing D&D ever again. Find a
Why? Wait, are you
canon
saying
way
there's
to get
something
rid
wrong
of
with that?
me.
Are you saying there's something wrong with that?
Yes. No, I'm kidding.
So
Anyway.
moving on.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is telling somebody they sound gay and then getting upset when they sound offended about it.
But As I stumble back, I say all that, and I glance at the wizard, glance back at the circle, the ritual, and I look to Arlo, uh, still kind of shaky and still holding on to the desk. I'm like, when back long ago, when I was a murder bot, I got reactivated, and you know what happened after that. But they were doing this exact ritual, and I believe one may have escaped through it. So they might have been lost if your elvish not friend, but the elf might have destroyed that plane if it worked long while ago, few years ago. Well, longer than that, I'll say. But it doesn't work now. The elf probably destroyed that plane and everything in it.
Damn. That man,
Way to rub
man.
salt in the wound.
If I had to guess, man, that elf fucking ruined that thing, man. Like, shoot,
Yeah.
like everybody's dead. Like they spare nobody, man. Imagine how much that would suck for you. They're all fucking dead. Like this is what are you saying, dude?
Well, I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to get from this other than like, oh yeah, this is. Well, I'm just confirming something. I don't know. But, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to get from this other than they were doing this. They did this exact ritual before I slimed all of them out. What am I supposed to say?
You don't have to say
Like-
anything. I just found it comical that you were dogging on Arlo like that. I don't know.
Well, I wasn't dogging on it. I was just
Kidding.
mentioning it towards him. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I say any of that because I don't know. I would just probably I don't know.
Uh, let's see. I guess probably like uh man, what do I say to this? Um I guess I kinda wanna help Yanny up if he's collapsed on the or if he's, on the shelf with all the books and stuff.
Mm.
But I wanted to if you'll let me perform a medicine check on the wizard, make sure that he's not that his health isn't actually in serious danger right now.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so that is for me +4. Really?
Nice.
Oh, and
Okay.
Eden just
Stab him.
left.
You don't even want. Wow, this game the knot does not even want me to be a good person.
I think Gorm would try to help you. I think you would see the wizard and just be like, "Yeah, no. Try again."
Gorm's in deep thought right now. So you rolled a nat 1. You gain no information from that.
Well, hopefully he's just asleep. I'm probably too shaken up to really give a good get a good analysis. But I guess I'm gonna look to Gorm and I wanna say, like, Talk to me, big guy. What's on your mind?
What happened?
Matthew got a nat 1 on a medicine check.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I know you
My
looked at the
one attack for the white
wrong time.
guys.
It's fine. He gained absolutely no information from the medicine check. That's as far as it went. Now, Arlo, is there anything else you're gonna do? Because I have an idea to wrap up this session.
I was just gonna ask Gorm what he was thinking about, but other than that, no.
You ask Gorm what he's thinking about, and he gives you a little look. You guys can you can sort of discern what his idea is just from the look that he gives you. As he turns around, doesn't say a word, and he closes his eyes and pushes open the door. He hopes to open his eyes as he walks through to an inky city street. One that's more bleak, more dark than the shadow fell. One that he knows all too well, one that he's visited multiple times. But as he opens his eyes, he is met with a bright, sunny city street, and he fails to walk his way into Cloten Noir. He can no longer travel to that plane and confirms his worst fears. And as he does so, Jill approaches the door and watches as Gorm goes wide-eyed as he loses the breath from his lungs. He looks scared, Jill. He looks terrified. He looks
Like of me, or just like in general?
of the fact that he is
He
not of the fact that he is not where he wishes to be. You would have never expected to see a look like this from any godlike being, god or demigod. It is shocking to you because for the first time you see some otherworldly being utterly terrified and vulnerable. He looks like Thanos did when he realized he was losing an endgame.
Yeah. Is that the end, or do I get to say something?
You get to say something.
I make eye contact with him. I don't say anything, but I make eye contact with him, and like up until now, this whole session, Jill has been pretty empathetic. She's been pretty caring, right? She feels bad. She looks at him with the most apathetic, non-caring face a person could present. Almost disgusted. And then just walks into the building.
He meets your gaze for a second, but nothing can pull him away from the anguish he's feeling right now. You push past him, and being in the state that he is, he allows himself to be nudged out of the way. Instead of normally when, he just like stand there like
Brick
a brick wall. He feels like moldable almost. Like it took you nothing to push him out of the way.
Probably feels mortal right
right.
now.
Yes. That is exactly how it feels. For the first time, he feels mortal. He feels useless almost. He feels like he's a failure. More so than he did being in that iron flask. And you enter into Wizard's Request. And that can be the end of our session.
I think we may have went. I think we got off about right on time.
Yeah, I was hoping to end around like 12:30, but because
we found a good
that's when Matthew
stopping
wanted
point.
to. But yeah, this was a good stopping point.
I do want to say, I think my entire not outburst, but I think it would be more internal. Because me knowing that Matthew feels guilty, well, Arlo feels guilty for letting stuff happen, both Gorm and him, I would just probably keep that realization to myself.
Everyone feels bad. Everyone feels awful. Everyone in this entire session just hates themselves right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Arlo fucking Jill was up all night just thinking. That's what caused her to be her whole thing. Fucking Arlo got yelled at by Gorm. He feels like a failure. He feels like a genocidal murderer right now, and then Gorm feels like a failure because he did fail.
Damn.
So,
wait, who feels like a genocide? Who feels like a genocidal murderer?
Arlo, because he
didn't commit genocide.
I'm not saying he did. I'm saying,
he was the final step before.
He was the final step before the genocidal acts were being able to take place, and like he was a keystone to the arch being finished. You know,
he was that college advisor that turned down Hitler for art school.
Yeah. That art school, admittance office may not be part of the
responsible for what he did, but
yeah, but they
could have just let him in. They could have just let him. That's crazy, Cope, dude.
Side note: Hitler's paintings were awful. Like genuinely, they're not good.
I've never seen them.
They are genuine.
It's probably.
I think we're straying. I think
no. Like from an artistic standpoint, sure, they have some artistic merit in the sense of like stylistically.
Don't give Hitler props. What the hell?
Giving Hitler
props. Okay.
I'm not giving Hitler props. I'm saying
he's giving the art props, not what he did.
I'm giving the art props. I'm not giving Hitler props. The art itself, stylistically, is okay. The actual art sucks. There are light sources light sources shouldn't be. There's doors that lead nowhere, stairs that lead nowhere. And the thing is, it'd be one thing if that's what he was trying to do, if he was trying to be like expressionism or whatever. No, he was trying to do landscapes and buildings and cityscapes. You can't take leniency with you can't take artistic leniency with something like that. He was trying to copy one for one, but he has staircases, light sources. He has staircases to nowhere, doors to nowhere, doors that open up to fucking 30-foot drops, light sources that make no sense, shadows that make no sense. His art genuinely is bad. Anyway, I hate Gorm. I hate Gorm so fucking much.
Yeah, you're not exactly supposed to. I mean, obviously he's now a little bit of a NPC that you guys have to know, but you don't have to like him. You know, that's completely up to you.
Well, fucking.
Are you still recording?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I mean, I can stop recording right now.
Because there was something
say off the books
in my level up that I
yeah.
Goodbye audience.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised if you made it this far, but if you did, you should absolutely subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe,
Yeah,
to Dr.
subscribe.
Barrett.
Yeah. All right, goodbye.